Hi guys, hi, how are you? It is Missy, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a fall look using everything from Ipsy. We're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to use to prep the face is this MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Primer. I have used this before. Some of the things will be a first impression that I just got yesterday in my Glam Bag Plus, but I've used a lot of this also. I have used this primer before. It is hydrating and it is luminous. We recently got a new puppy. His name is Hopper. I will insert a photo here. He is absolutely adorable. I am in love. Okay, so now that the face is nice and hydrated and primed, I'm going to move into foundation. So in the Glam Bag Plus, I haven't gotten a lot of foundation. I've only had the Glam Bag Plus for about 3 months. And I don't know if they would put a full-size foundation in there just based on shade. But I did receive a while back the Amazonian Clay Foundation from Tarte, and I have the shade Fair Sand. And this is more like a moussey kind of formula. I am going to take my brush and buff this in the skin first. Be careful not to mess up my brows. I'll show you what I use for my brows in just a second. Then I'm going to take my sponge. I still have a lot left on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to smooth everything out. There's been so many new launches out, and so it really has been overwhelming. And I was really excited about my Florence by Mills video. I was really thinking that I was going to love the products, and I did not. It is my most watched video and my most disliked video. So I guess when you give your honest opinion on something and people don't like it, then they don't like your video, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to move into concealer, and this is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. And I used to use this all the time, but I stopped using it. I don't remember why, but it is very thick and emollient. So I am going to take my brush with this one. And this too is very full coverage. Moving into powder, this came in my Ipsy Bag Plus yesterday. So this is the Ciate Extraordinary Translucent Powder. So I've never tried this, so let's see. It is a white powder. I'm going to start with under my eyes. And with this It concealer, because it is emollient, I wanted to make sure I didn't have any creasing going on yet. I mean, I know it's going to crease. All concealers crease. Anybody who says they have a creaseless concealer is not telling the truth, because if you have lines underneath your eyes, your concealer is going to crease. So now I'm going to set the rest of my face. And what I really do like about the Ipsy Plus is that it's full size and it tells you the price of everything, and it is insane how much money everything is worth, and then it's $25 a month. So I do like that. Okay, so I do like the way my complexion is looking. My under eyes are still very dark. I'm still having sinus problems, so everything in this area is still very dark, but I'm not going to cake up the concealer because that would just look way too cakey, and it's just too much work. It is what it is. Moving into bronzer, this is so cute. I loved Lisa Frank when I was a kid. So this is the Lisa Frank in collaboration with Glamour Dolls. So this is a really good toned bronzer. I have used this in the past. So I'm just going to take this on my angled brush just to warm up this complexion. It is a really nice shade. I do really like this, and I like that it is matte. I don't know what my kids are doing upstairs. Get underneath my chin. My 5-year-old, almost 6-year-old, his voice travels so much. He is so loud, and we call him Squeaky. You can hear him up there. All right, so for highlight, the next thing is the Ofra collaboration with Madison Miller. So this came in my bag yesterday as well. Yesterday was a really good Ipsy day. So it did come a little bit broken, but that's okay. So it looks like you have a blush in here and then some highlight shades. So I'm actually going to take, the highlight shades look very similar. I'm actually going to take this highlight shade right here and hope that it's not too dark for me. No, it's not too dark. You can see it. It's very pretty. Oh boy. I'm going to take this blush shade right here on my blush brush. And this is a nice, it's almost like a mauve. I'm going to take my powder brush and just go over everything to make sure it's nice and blended. I feel like maybe some of the stuff didn't blend as easily. Whoops. There we go. Okay, much better. Before I forget, for my brows, I did use the Wander Beauty Frame Your Face Micro Brow Pencil. They sent me the shade Deep Brown. This came in my Ipsy bag yesterday as well. I'm actually using all the makeup things that came in the Ipsy bag yesterday, or box, whatever. But I really like this. The shade is a bit too light for me, but it works. I made it work. So for setting spray, this came in my Ipsy Glam Box Plus, whatever you want to call it. I cannot say it. The Pixie Glow Mist. And I do like this. I'm glad I had this one because my face is looking a little powdery and matte right now. So I do want to add some life back into it. I'm not shy with that at all, but you can see it really made a difference in how glowy my skin looks. I'm going to take my sponge, just press everything in. I'm so excited. I'm getting ready to like put some fall stuff back here. Love fall, like pumpkins and who knows what else I have, but I'm excited about that. All right, so the star of the show is this Nomad Intense Eyeshadow Palette, and it is Berlin Underground is what it's called. But when I opened this yesterday, it just screams fall to me. The only thing I don't like about it is there's not a transition shade in here, so I will be going in with my e.l.f. New Classics in the shade Truffle for my transition shade today. So I'm going to just take a fluffy brush, blend that right in the crease. All right, so into this palette, I'm not sure what I want to do first, but I think I want to go into the shade, let's do, I cannot read any of these names. Let's see, Takalus, whatever this is, this shade right here, this mauve shade. I'm just taking this on my brush and I'm going to just start to define the outer V. So I'm taking this about 1/3 of the way in. Ooh, that is pretty. And I am going to go up a little bit onto the crease here. I really like this shade. It is so pretty. And it is a shimmer shade, but it's not like in your face shimmer, so I like that. So then I think I'm going to go into the shade, let's do Poor But Sexy. I love that shade name. I'm just going to take my finger and run this all over the lid. And I have tried Nomad. I had a single shadow from them before that I liked, but I have never had like the whole palette. So this is fun. So honestly, you could just leave it at this, run something under your lower lash line and leave it. But I want to play with a few more of these shades. So I think I'm going to go into, let's see. Yep, I think I'm going to go into the shade Kreuzberg. So there's a lot of German names in here, obviously. I'm going to try this for my inner corner. Oh, that's pretty. It's like almost like a seafoam green. Very. And I want something between these two. Maybe I'll go into Deutsch Punk here. It's like an olive green color. I'm just going to place that in between those two shadows. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Perfect. Now I'm going to work on the lower lash line. So for that, I'm just going to go straight in with the shade Takles. I know for a fact I am butchering these names, so I am sorry. Just taking this on the outer third. Okay, and then I'm going to go into Deutsch Punk, the olive green shade. Go right in the center here. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. I do love that shade on the outside, this, the one I cannot pronounce, of course. So I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to just make sure we didn't lose any of that color. These are so pigmented for shimmers, like just to run that over. So I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush. I need to clean my brushes again. I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush and just blend out any harsh edges. All right, so the eyes are done. For mascara, I'm going to use the Ico Lash Alert Mascara. This is a very easy formula to use. I might build it up, but we'll see how it goes. You guys see that? That just fell on my face. So I have to wait for it to dry, and then I'll get it off with a spoolie. If I tried to get that off right now, it would just smear all over my face. Okay, I'm making a huge mess with this mascara. Good goodness. Because that mascara was super messy, I don't want to mess up my lower lash line, so I'm going in with the Pixie mascara that has the little tiny wand attached. I also got this from Ipsy, so I'm not technically cheating. But this mascara and the wand is perfect for the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm going to give that a second to dry, wipe off my lips. Okay, so I cleaned up all the mascara under my eyes, and I need to touch up my brow right here. It got a little wonky while I was doing the rest of my makeup. All right, that's better. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to go into the Ofra. This is an Ipsy collaboration. So is the Nomad palette, by the way. So you can't go out and buy it. You would have to have your be an Ipsy subscriber. But this is Sober Out, but it is from Ofra, and I'm sorry I don't know the shade name, but I thought it would go really pretty with this look. It's a liquid lipstick. This one does dry down. It does not dry out my lips, but it does take a second to dry down. So I'm going to give it a minute to dry down before I apply my gloss. Okay, so my lips are dry, and I'm going to go into the Estate Gloss in Drip. It's a light pink in the tube, but it's pretty clear. It doesn't have a lot of pigment. I'm just going to put that in the center of my lips. All right. Okay guys, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please show me some love by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.